I had an opportunity to speak to the governor of Puerto Rico yesterday, Governor Rosselló. We were all together in Puerto Rico 2 weeks after the storm. At that time, Brigadier General Holland, who is your senior commander on the island, told us there were about 200 crews available, and they were going to double it through these private contracting to 400. You may recall I had an opportunity to ask this question here in the auditorium a couple days later.
Yes, sir.
And your answer to me was that we were going to surge that to whatever the level was needed. But here, as we sit here, 6 weeks after landfall, the governor of Puerto Rico told me yesterday, sir, that the number of crews he has in the island right now is 400, and he needs 2,000. He needs minimum 2,000 crews, not individuals, crews, to get that power grid up. Now, I know it's not normally your job, and I know we got a couple hundred pieces of rolling stock that are going to get there at some point, and I know we got a few hundred individuals on the island. But for God's sakes, we are nowhere near the resource level we need, are we, to get that power grid back up, because the mutual assistance compacts that are normally in effect aren't working. Isn't that right?
They're not working, sir, because they weren't requested until this week.
In fact, Puerto Rico has an emergency mutual assistance compact, does it not?
Yes, sir, they do.
It's a signatory. It was said here earlier that they weren't in place, but that's not true, is it? They are in place.
No, they're in place, sir, but they weren't.
It's just that the power companies from other states aren't responding.
They were in
right?
place, they're available, but the governor chose not to activate them until this week.
But isn't the issue that the power companies that would have had to respond were worried about being reimbursed? Isn't that really the issue, General?
That I can't answer.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But do you agree with me that right now we have maybe 20% of the resources, string and wire and running cable, that we need to get that power grid back up?
Sir, we have resources that are flowing in as fast as we can get it in. And
that wasn't my question. Respectfully, General, that was not my question. We have about 20% maybe of the resources we need to get the power grid back up?
Congressman, I don't know what the number of resources is in terms of the overall
percentage. Do you disagree with the governor that he needs 2,000?
We're still doing the assessments that we need to determine what the resources are. At the same time, we're flowing in as many resources as we can physically
You
get in.
disagree with the governor's assessment that he needs 2,000 and we've got 400?
I would like to see the governor's assessment on what's driving 2,000. I know we need to get crews in faster, and we're working to do that, but I don't know what the governor said. I don't know what he's judging 2,000 crews on, but we're working very diligently to get as many as we can under the authority that we have to be able to address the problems in Puerto Rico. And we're doing it as fast as we can.
Appreciate that, and I want to reiterate, I understand this is not normally your responsibility, and thank you for your efforts. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.